Next year, I'm going to be running the London Marathon. Woohoo! Back in 2013, I watched the London Marathon for the very first time, and I experienced this amazing atmosphere with all these crowds all clapping and cheering as streams of runners just flooded on by, and then seeing all those runners afterwards with their bright red faces and these giant gold medals around their necks. I thought to myself, one day I'm gonna do that. And here we are now, over a decade of failed ballot entries later, after 2 knee surgeries, after a doctor told me that I might not be able to run again, I finally have an opportunity to run in one of the greatest marathons in the world, in London, baby. And I can't wait, to be honest. I'm feeling super excited and grateful because I got a spot to run for a charity that means a whole lot to me, which is the RSPB. After not getting into the ballot again, I applied online for one of their charity places, and my application was just one of 4 that got accepted. So I feel incredibly lucky, incredibly grateful to have this opportunity to run for the RSPB, who are an amazing charity who do so much great work here in the UK, protecting nature and wildlife. They do loads of campaigning and advocacy work, they protect land, they have nature reserves, they do research, and they do so much to encourage and engage and inspire people to get involved with conservation. The work that charities like the RSPB do is so important because the UK is one of the most nature depleted countries in the entire world. It's one of the most deforested countries in all of Europe, and 1 in 6 species are currently threatened with extinction. So the amazing work from the RSPB is vital in protecting the natural world and all the species that we love, and I feel incredibly grateful to be able to run and fundraise for them. And personally, if it wasn't for the internship which I did with the RSPB back in 2017, I probably wouldn't be into birdwatching. I wouldn't be making content about wildlife, and my life would probably look a whole lot different. If you've been following this channel for a little while or been following me on social media, you'll probably be aware that I do like a good run. And after my last knee surgery, just before lockdown in 2020, touch wood, things have been okay. I've had a few minor setbacks, a few worries, or a few pains, which I think is probably just going to be normal. And now I'm back into running, and I love it. For the last 3 years, I've been doing a long run where I run a mile for every year I've been alive, just before my birthday. I made a video where I ran a marathon while carrying my camera to see how many birds I could see and photograph along the way. However, I've only actually entered 1 proper marathon event before, and that was in 2017, the Birmingham Marathon, where I ran about 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'm hopeful that if all goes to plan, I can get the training in, I can stay uninjured and my knees hold up. That seems to be a lot of ifs, but hopefully I should be able to give that time a really good battering and get a much quicker time in London. After failing to get into the London Marathon for so many years, I just feel so incredibly lucky to have this opportunity to take part in the event, and therefore I want to give it my absolute best. I don't just want to run, I want to race. I want to be out there pushing myself to get the best possible time that I can. So I want to make sure I'm giving it everything, both in the training, in the fundraising, and on the day itself. So I'm going to put a link to my fundraising page down in the description of this video, and if you are in a position where you're able to, please consider donating. And no matter what size, any donation of any size, I'll be so incredibly grateful. And if you can't donate, maybe you could just share this video or share one of my posts on social media. Help me spread the word. That would mean a lot to me. So thank you all so much for clicking and watching this video, for spending the time. And if you do enjoy outdoors, nature, wildlife, bird watching, running, please consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a little like, and thank you all so much. I'm gonna be running London, baby, let's go! Now I just need to train for a marathon. All right, see you later, thanks for watching, bye!